Alright, welcome all. This is more of an in-between episode between pretty much just before the end and the very end of my Let's Play for Tales of Maj'Eyal with the Skeleton Sun Paladin normal roguelike difficulty. I've decided I'm going to do the Exploratory Farportal here in the Sher'Tul Fortress a few times. The purpose for doing this is that I can, travel around somewhere, get a little bit more experience just before I go to the High Peak dungeon, and just ensure I make it to level 50 just before I get to the bosses. I preferably want to do this because with the higher Norfil that I think I did, before this, that guy, he only got to level 50 upon getting to the Sanctum and killing one of the final bosses, so don't exactly want that specifically happening. I want to actually be level 50 at the bosses, not during it. So I figured for this episode we're just going to do a couple of random dungeons, and from the looks of it, we're going to start off with some dragons, the nymphs, and an orc corruptor. Interesting mix. Let's see how this goes. Alright, let's do a irresistible sun. Let's do a giant leap right here. And we'll just kill that guy. Just gonna jump here. Alright, there's the initial, area cleared out. It looks like the dungeon map is sort of based on the Scintillant Caves type of structure, with all the gems and all that. Doesn't look like it'll be too tough. So far we've got around an assortment of stuff like orcs and dragons. Not sure what the base monsters are for. Hello! I sprung a trap! Hello! Another one! Apparently there's traps in these Farportal dungeons sometimes. Anyhow, it looks like we definitely have dragons to face, obviously, because, there's tons of dragons. There's also plenty of orcs, so they seem to be a fairly prevalent monster here as well. I forgot, I put the healing light on constant usage there. I wonder if I should turn that off. The reason I did that is just, so I could get more ability to run through the Tarred Skyler without much issue. But there might actually be times when I want to actually have access to my healing light. Okay, what have we picked up so far? We got the Temple Rift here. It's an arcane tier 5 item. When this weapon hits, turn back the clock. Okay, it's a shield. Some mad chromancer appears to have affixed a handle to this hole in space-time. It looks highly effective in its own strange way. Interesting. It slows projectiles. That's actually really interesting, but I don't think it's too useful for me specifically. That gives resistances. What am I wearing this for again? I'm wearing this for confusion immunity, more or less than anything else. Alright, we're just going to use the transmogrification chest here. Alright, so healing light, I set it so that, I use it whenever enemies were invisible, but you know what? Let's just actually disable that. I actually want to have that available whenever I, need to cast it. So we'll actually do it that way. Dwarven Lumberjack. Brawny Dwarven Lumberjack looking a bit upset at his current situation. Whoops, I killed them all. This is a very interesting dungeon, to say the least. Oh, I'm being called, one moment. Okay, I'm back. So, let's see how this goes then. So, just directly running around in this dungeon. And it looks like we found a ladder to get to the next level. And we're on to our way to the next level. So yeah, by the looks of it, this level, how these randomly generated levels are sort of produced, they take a random map type, like in this case it's the Scheduling Caves, like, you know, gem sort of overlay map. They give it a random name, as you can see up in the top right corner, De Munun, instance number 1. And after that, they sort of take them all to generate a new level. But anyhow, after they generate the level, they populate with monsters, and usually pick up like 2 core type of monsters that drop by. In this case, it seems they've dropped, or maybe 3 actually. They've dropped orcs, demons, and dragons onto the map, and those are the 3 core types of monsters I'll face. And then at the end, I'll face a unique boss. They'll have 2 class trees in it, and it'll be quite powerful, or quite weak, depending on how randomized it is, because that's how the random makes sure the random number generator works. I see me waiting a long time for this level to generate. Back and forth. Right and left, left and right. Yeah, I'm thinking something's wrong, so one moment while I try and see if I fix this. Okay, we're back, and this should look like a very familiar sight. So, what happened was basically, it got stuck in the loading screen there, and it just didn't, seem to be loading. I basically exited out of the program and just force shut it, and then, of course, because this is saved to the cloud server, it just dropped me right back at the start of the instance. So let's just see if I can, get by without that happening again, hopefully. So we'll just kill everything quickly and easily, and then move on. Hey, look, there's a rare now for some reason here. That didn't get rid of what I wanted to. That didn't get rid of what I wanted to. Or maybe stun me again. Let's do that, I guess. Kill him. Kill you. Let's kill him. Drag you here, kill you. For some reason that wolf up there is damaged for some reason. I wonder if there's multiple factions in this map. With like the demons and the, enemies that are hostile here. Being different factions. Whoops, I killed that. There's another rare here apparently. Maybe that's not your Billy, that guy. Okay, these guys are Fearscape. So yes, there's 2 different factions in this instance, interestingly enough. And of course this thing's back on its auto use of things, so we'll take that off again. So I just wanted to show you that thing off. Yes, so sometimes things can Failed. These guys aren't attacking each other, so they don't seem to be hostile to each other here. Or maybe they're locked in until they get close to each other. They don't seem to be attacking each other, so I guess that's not it. They are different factions, though. Hopefully you don't get stuck here. I didn't get that temporal shield again, which is kind of a nuisance, but oh well. Okay, we're generating the level. Alright, good, we got through. So we didn't get stuck again, and I get to push on. Kill the orcs and the dragons that spawn here. And that's definitely the types here, because there's an awful lot of orcs, and honestly there's lots of dragons. Ow. Let's blind these guys. Dead, dead, dead. Alright, so here's our unique. This guy should have on him two different types of class type skills. So one is obviously he's got the chance for the Sun Paladin on him. And he's also got stuff like... What else? Billing Roar for sure. I'm not sure what this type of guy is. He's got some Paladin talents, but I'm not sure what the second thing is, or what specifically he does. Okay, that looks like a roar. I think this guy might be a Wormic. Oddly enough. Yep, he's a Wormic, so I'm finding myself a Wormic Sun Paladin for this instance. He's not too tough, honestly. Went through him without much issue. Whoa, that really, really hurt. So yeah, don't misjudge the fact that the stuff here can kill you in the exploratory portals. It's a random number generator type of area, but it can still kill you if you're not watching out for yourself. I also think that once you kill the unique, you get exploratory farportals everywhere you go for some reason. See how they're just popping up with, you know, fairly consistent durations here. Alright, more of these guys. Got a worm. Another portal appears there. And I was going to do a quick little look around to make sure I'm not missing any or potentially, you know, areas. I noticed from over there that, you know, that obviously there is, you know, something sticking out because, you know, it's just a one tile wall. Nice thing about this game, you can see past walls sometimes to see if there's, like, you know, something on the other side. I'm actually going to go up. Make sure I don't have anything on this side, I guess. Though it looks like, for the most part, everything's spawned that I could reach in this one. So that's a Exploratory Farportal. It's just a little bit more experience. I still have plenty of experience to run around and do more of these Exploratory Farportals. No, actually, let's look at these pictures. I wonder if I looked at these pictures yet. You see an image of epic battles with Sher'Tul warriors playing and slaying godlike figures, over 10 times their size. There is some text underneath which you do not understand. You see a red-robed Sher'Tul striking the huge god with a dark, ruined staff. Bodies litter the floor around him, and the golden throne behind is bathed in blood. The light in the god's eyes seems to have faded. There's some text underneath, blah blah. The large mural shows the great god spread on the ground with a dark staff held against his chest. Sher'Tul surround him, some hacking off his limbs, cutting out his tongue, and binding him with chains. A burst of light flares up from where a tall Sher'Tul warrior is gouging his eye with a black-bladed halberd. In the background, the Sher'Tul mage beckons to a huge chasm in the ground. The text beneath simply says, Maj'Eyal. Whatever else that means. I'm sure you could probably translate that with something. Maybe. I won't bother trying to figure it out, though. This file mirror has been ruined with a deep scores and stretches extra across the surface. All you can see is the original appears to be in flames. Yep, let's go to another Exploratory Farportal, because that's what we're doing this episode. Alright, so it looks like we're in Korybelek. It's got vampire and blood horror on, the entrance here. Let's kill you and you. Can't tell what the monsters are just yet. Nice music, though. That's the nice thing about these Farportals. They have some interesting music. Sometimes it's just rehashed, but sometimes you get stuff that isn't usually stated. Wait to the next level. So that's something worth knowing, by the way. Sometimes there's randomly in the middle here. Or somewhere else. There's no actual fixed place, so to speak, where it'll put the exits. If it's, a map like this. Okay, I don't like that. We're going to immediately jump. Just kill him. Alright, we're obviously fighting sandworm type of enemies, so that's one of the enemies here. I wonder what the other type of enemies are. Could be undead or could be Fearscape again. But those could just be random monsters that disappear just to make your day interesting. Like this orc. I think that's the first orc we've seen so far. I'm thinking we do have undead still as one of the types of monsters here. So undead, sandworm, maybe forest. That could be what the monsters here are sort of set around. Fairly big map, but we've gone through it. Alright, this is the regular recruiter up there. Yeah, I'm going to say that this is, you know, foresty type of monsters. And it's got definitely undead every so often, too. Just randomly roaming around, killing stuff and leveling up. And I guess showing you guys off what the, sort of, you know, the random dungeons can feature. Okay, that guy's a Grand Summoner by the looks of his aura right there, and he's also got necromancy stuff, so we've got ourselves a Summoner. This will be interesting. Okay, Pow. Pow. Dazed him. It's kind of interesting that this guy's unique. So I guess this is obviously some type of this is like the type of monster that's being appearing here, the Temporal Stalker, wherever he said he's from. I guess he'd be temporal. Maybe that's what this is based on, temporal forests and sandworms. Okay, let's stun him. Drop this on him. He tried to summon cute bunnies. That's interesting. Do that to him. He tried to heal up a little bit, or he healed up quite a bit actually. He put on Displacement Shield, I think. Not sure it's going to help him much, but sure, why not? You can do that. Let's do a giant jump right here. I dazed him, but I think he teleported away. Whoa! That bastard's up there, and he just really hit me really hard. That's the biggest damn shield I've ever seen. 1469. Close to hit with me that. And there he is. He's unknown. Let's drop... Oh, he's not close enough for that. But I'm gonna, you know, maybe drop that on him, so... Never mind, he's dead. But honestly, that's something that, you know, that would work really well for Martyrdom if he was capable of massive damage like that. He inflicts so much damage on himself that way. Yeah, let's walk through the dread. I think he killed himself, that Sandrake. I should really not be, you know, running into stuff. I'm gonna see myself dying because I clicked too many times in the direction of an enemy. I just walked into yet another trap. So yeah, I guess we got temporal enemies, forest enemies, and sandworms, and then random other stuff maybe. Or maybe there is undead too. So maybe 4 different types of base types here, perhaps. Alright, we'll keep boosting this up a little bit more. I got 5 more levels to go. And then we're going to hit our max level. Alright, well there's another Farportal explored. I'm wearing this for what? To sense foes around you, blindness and all that. Yeah, we'll say that's not going to compete. It's worth knowing that I can still find potentially good loot, and I can actually do this quite a few times. The energy stored. But whatever, you get to see a whole lot of different exploratory Farportal adventures, obviously, by doing this. Here's the gloom type of forest, as you can see, with the old forest music. And we got orcs again. Ouch. Let's try and kill this guy as quickly. And let's do that right now. That really hurt, actually. Okay, we got, you know, I think very Pacific orcs here. We got mage type of orcs. Perhaps something else that could happen. You get Pacific types of orcs instead of this, you know, an overall collection, so to speak, of them. Okay, there you are. You know, just thinking about this, I've got a bunch of items. What's this from? That's my thing here. Alright, so that's basically track, right there. So if I need to, I can always have the ability to track right here. What else do I have access to down here? That's my staff. I didn't actually have this down here, apparently. But whatever, let's just use it. See how it works. Nice, it lights up the area so I can see well around myself. I kind of wish I had that for the, used that rather for the Farportal. First one I went to. Okay, that orc went around somewhere. Oh, Orc Mage Hunter. Definitely a high concentration of the orcs. Perhaps another thing that they can do, they can set so there's a high percentage of, like, you know, a certain enemy appearing. You know, this percent of enemy will appear, and then it goes from there. This many enemies will appear, this many enemies will appear. Then it goes random. That's a Molitor. And we'll do this. And why not? I could go over there and look around with my thing, but why not? We'll just push on. Nothing catches my interest from that, you know, amount of loot. You know, I wonder if Minotaurs are a type of monster that appear frequently in this one. You can tell I don't usually use the Farportal, and there's really no need to. I'm just doing it because, you know, I don't usually go to the Farportal, and I actually want to, you know, make sure I guarantee I win this one. And I'm pretty sure this character will survive wherever Farportal appears. And if they can't, I'll just run away. Well, they both teleport there. And I can say, get over to you. There's a Shadow Blade down in that direction. Hey, Hellish Horror, hello. Let's do this. Because that'll damage everything, and then... Let's summon the Hydra. I wonder if you can summon Hydras, the Hellish Horror. Okay, you're just annoying me, so... You get over here first. Champion of Uruk. Guess we killed it really quick, and I didn't notice it. Okay, we've got ourselves a unique Hellish Horror here. How am I gonna deal with you? Okay, first things first, let's try and find your buddies. The eyes. There they are. Hello, eye buddies. Let's do this. We're gonna drop Irresistible Sun. I didn't get a martyrdom on him, but oh well. We'll get rid of these guys of this. And they're all dead. You're now vulnerable to being attacked, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's actually try a block first. He countered, or I countered rather. And of course I missed because he's evading like a madman. But then again, I have a nice big evasion, so it's fine. I just have to hit him once. And there's my big once. Do that to him. Parrying. I wonder if, Hey, what do you know? This guy. You guys don't know it yet, but there's a new class that was recently added in. And I think this guy is that class, actually. He is the Skirmisher class, I believe they're now called. And what they basically are about. Skirmishers are a sort of type of class that they aren't really an archer from, like, you know, hitting it really far away, but they come really close to you and, like, do really, like, skirmishy type of, you know, they get really close, skirmish, you know, a little bit, and then they sort of run away, so to speak. Or maybe they just added all that stuff into the rogue class, I don't know. But interesting enough, this guy's got some stuff. Interesting stuff. And he's dead now. And I healed up nice and quick because the map loaded nice and quick. He could have been actually quite dangerous. And that's, you know, the risk I run coming into these places. Sometimes you'll run into a unique that's going to be a really difficult class combination. Alright, out we go. Luckily for me, it wasn't too difficult. We got through there without much worry. I wonder how many times I can do this, actually. I didn't expect to be able to do this repeatedly over and over again. We're in Gulnaden, a dungeon of some sort. And it's obviously got undeads in it. And judging from the looks of this place, this is like a whole lot of one tile corridor type of, you know, it's one tile wide that my character can go through. This looks like the old maze type of format that was used before they changed it. Originally, the old maze was one tile long, and it was made to be like an actual maze, but they took it out because I guess of monster pathing or stuff like that as being an issue. And I assume it would be an issue, but whatever. The way they sort of got around is they made it like 2 tiles type of wide in each direction, or 3 tiles wide. I can't remember how wide the maze is, but it's wider than 1 tile. And that's how they basically got around that issue. They just made it wider. But the type of overlay, as you can see, still exists. That's another thing to note about the random Farportals. You'll get these like sort of dungeons. It's all diggable, by the way. I can dig through all this stuff if I want to. Now I should be able to reach every single area in this game, or in this area, just because of how it sort of works. There's the staircase. So that's basically how the old maze used to look, this type of format. A very labyrinth type of idea, so to speak. Well, I shouldn't say it's a labyrinth. It's a maze. It's a real maze. No, this is interesting, but I guess it's to be expected. Let's wait out that. I wonder where the unique is going to be in here. Wonder how I'll fight. A blinkworm, a shifting, wriggling, snake-like dragon, blinking in and out of existence, just waiting for you to turn your back. A dragon wild. Let's drop this on him. Oh, you bastard, you turned off all my sustains! Alright, let's do that to him. And kill him. And a rare... He could be dangerous. I don't know if he is or not, but I don't have any of my sustains on, so I'm assuming he's going to be very dangerous. So we're just going to actually jump away for now and just get my stuff back on. As you can see, it's all back on. All of it is back on. Hello. Drop that on him. I've got them both on top of me here. Countered him there. Instantly killed him there. I'm actually tempted to back off from this guy just a little bit. I shield one off there so I can do this. Get the big shield. And I'll just get rid of that. Let's do this and pull him in. Leap over him and kill him. I forgot I'm undead. I can actually sit in Rex, can't I? Whatever. This level's actually a little bit more beneficial to me because I'm undead. Grizzly bear. So obviously the types of monsters here, they're undead and those like Umber Hulkish type of like go through the walls type of monsters. To some percentage. And there's apparently another level. There's another level. More than 2 levels. Interesting. Things you learn. Because, you know, I thought they were all 2 levels, these instances. Maybe it's really based off the old maze type of design, like, completely. So, you know, it'll be 4 instances deep. Okay, these guys are elementals, so I guess that's what these guys are. They're earth elementals. So that guy's another elemental. It doesn't say they're specifically Earth though, so it's like they're Zorn elemental. That's what they are. But these guys are undead skeleton. Undead white. They probably say undead Earth if they were Earth. This is saying Zorn, so Zorns are apparently elemental of some sort. Yep, there's definitely 4 levels, so this is definitely completely and utterly based off the old maze design, I think. 4 instances deep. 1 tile wide type of instance. Nice little farming area, isn't it? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm farming for experience. That's entirely the purpose of going to these places. These Farportals. Wonder what we'll get for the endgame monster now. The unique. The unique of the level. Okay, we got ourselves an Orc Necromancer! I don't know why it's an Orc. Maybe, I guess there was some Orc in there, or maybe it's just random wherever it pops up to be. He's an Orc Necromancer, which means he's got Necromancer talents, he's got, by the looks of it, Poison type talents, of, you know, so he could be a rogue or something like that nature. Let's drop this on him. I failed to do martyrdom on him, but oh well. Do that to him. He's obviously a temporal guy of some sort. Sadly, switch place does not count as an attack or block. That was, however, a block going off right there. These are physical. No, that's magical. That's physical. Get rid of cripple, so I don't, you know, lose turns attacking him because I'm about to go smash him. And I missed my smash. I missed another smash. I don't think my smashes hit him, but we did do some damage, so he's going down. No, don't target myself. There, he's dead. We got him! And a portal appears at my feet. Hey, Lo, we got fear escape enemies. There's listed as horrors, though, for some reason. Yeah, we're gonna have lots of portals up here in this one because there's so much to explore still. Good news is that with all the portals appearing like this, I'll be able to exit when I need to. Drop it out of a hatch, so to speak. There's crippling shot. I want to avoid that, so it's going to charge. North, east. One of the armor hulks have a minimum sight radius. They don't seem to act until you get closer to them, it seems. That'd actually be interesting if they made it so that certain monsters, they don't see you until you get closer. So it's like your light radius and their light radius can add interesting game mechanics. Okay, we're out, and here we go. Maximum lifespan each turn, disarm immunity, changes damage, stats, armor, and all that. That's actually an interesting axe, to be honest. But you know what, I'm just gonna say, you know, whatever, it's a little bit less damage. So, it seems like it's taking 50 energy each time I do this, so that means I'll be doing this 11 more times. One moment, just gonna turn off the recording. Alright, so we're back. I can't remember how much energy we had at the start of this, but I've gone into what, like 1, 2, 3, 4 dungeons maybe? And we got elder vampires all over the place here, so obviously that's the theme for this level. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen here is that I'm not going to be able to do everything in one episode. Since, you know, I don't want to make you watch, like, everything in one episode of all this Farportals and all that. If it's going to take that long. I do want to do them all, though. This is not really the ideal music for talking, so let's try and breeze through this one and we'll talk in the next one. Brittle ooze. At least I got the arrows of the sun to deal with them. Honestly, oozes are a feature of this one, along with undead. So undeads and oozes. That's easy to kill. A nightmare horror. There's obviously a bit more to explore over here. That seems to be nowhere left to explore. Hey, look at this. It's the Samurai Tunnel type of map with, you know, the burying sand type of idea. So that's the map type we've got. Samurai tunnels, not the the sort of we had the desert thing with like the Dragon Garden of Stones that we need to get back to Maj'Eyal. It's not that type of map. It's the Samurai map where you know the sand buries in on you, possibly killing you. All right. Well, it looks like you can get out of here. So we will. By the way, music is from the Fight with Urkus, map. Tempest Peak. Lich! We got ourselves a Lich! First Lich I've ever seen in this game with this character. Hello, Lich. Let's pulverize him. And we got the Void Orb from him. The Void Orb. Changes resistances to Arcane. Gives us a variety of resistances. Gives us spell Arcane, spell Editor, Sounds immunity. Conjure up an Arcane Vortex. So that's actually a very cool ring. It's possibly something I'll put on the Ring of Dead when it runs out of juice, so to speak. I'm probably going to be switching out these rings left and right once I get into the final fight. I need mobility to sort of close the portals, but after that I need, power to kill the bosses. I see shadows just jumping around. And I know why. There's a Blood Lich. The scene pumping disembodied blood of a horrendously powerful necromancer to strike it to bathe in the rivers of Fearscape itself. Interesting. Well, let's see if I can take this guy out. We're going to giant leap on him. Damn, he's got a lot of damn stuff around him. Let's do that, knock out everything. We even killed the Blood Lich, so guess it wasn't too tough. I think this is going to be a 4-level instance again. Because it's based on a Samurai Tunnel, so it should be 4 instances wide. Though, I guess I didn't explain why it's got, sort of pattern to it. Ring of the War Master. Another ring. Ring of the War Master gives me, more powerful techniques and everything else. The bladed edge ring that radiates power as you put it on, your strangest thoughts of pain and destruction come to your mind. Improves everything you do. Literally. Every single technique that exists. Not sure that's really beneficial to me. But why not? We'll keep it. It's only, 0.1. That's my thought at this point. If I can carry it, I'll keep it. Unless it's going to give me enough gold to, you know, go to the guy in Last Hope and get my equipment that I'll need for the final fight. Alright, so there's a 2-level one. Here's the guy, the Corruptor. I can drop that on when I get closer to him, so it's going to daze him. And he's no longer dazed. He tried to cripple me, but he failed. Drop this on him. That failed. Did Curse of Vulnerability, but he failed. Do this, knock off those damn bone shields running around him. Maybe blind him if possible. That failed, but whatever. Let's try, not rush. I want to do, block maybe? Might occur. I can block him. Didn't seem that he would attack me again. Oh well. Him with that. Them Corruptors, they can hurt you now. Though he is dead. Necromancer, obviously. Ow. Why are you not dead yet? Okay, there we go. Everyone died. There's apparently a bunch of freezing going on up there. The Temple Rift. We got our shield back again. That we found so long before. That's another good thing about this, by the way. You can do the Farportal so you find what you need. If, you know, there's a specific item you want to have for your build. Another Lich. Undead Lich. Undead Vampire. Wow, I just walked into a big pile of ouch. Let's try and kill everything really quick. And I got hit with this. That'll be fun. But, of course, this guy's almost dead. Everything's gone. Ring of the Arc Lich. Alright, Ring of the Arc Lich. This ring is filled with overwhelming power, yet restrained it lashes grasp from its metal prison. Seething for life to snuff out, you alone are unharmed. Perhaps it feels all death you will bring to others in the near future. Cut immunity, poison immunity, maximum souls. This is a Necromancer ring. Don't know if it's got a interesting little, you know, set ability of it. So let's just keep it for whatever reason. Because I can, and, you know, whatever. Die dread. Alright, well, you know, let's just get out of here. So anyhow, what I'm thinking here, I'm getting, you know, more and more energy as I sell stuff. It's going to take me at least 10 more. Probably I'll be able to fit in a length run just from this point right here before I'm done with the Farportal. My plan, I guess, is I'm going to do, I guess, one more Farportal run, and then I'll say that'll be it for this specific episode, this, you know, running through Farportals. And would you not believe it, but it seems that I'm having problems during the level again. So I guess this is something to really, you know, be concerned about if, you know, during the levels is going to annoy you. It's annoying me a little bit. I'm doing a Let's Play. But that's the thing. These are just randomly generated levels, and I guess it's, you know, bound to have a couple problems pop up every so often. And maybe that's what's happening here, is just the problem is not generating. Okay, I'm just going to shut the recording. I'm just going to fix this by probably, you know, just restart my game again. Yep, we're back here again. Alright, well, we're going to go through this one more time, I guess. This dungeon, specifically. We're not going to do another one after that. So there's something to learn about Farportals. They can be a little bit of a, you know, an issue with generating. perhaps. I wonder what this level will hold now that I've reset it, more or less. I mean, it's the same enemies more or less everywhere in like the first level. But I mean, I'm going to have different enemies when I go to the following level. And there's also a possibility to like, get different drops as well from these enemies. I should just do Irresistible Sun everywhere now, since I know it's not going to be too deadly until I get to the boss. Do. Whee! There's that trap again. Remember I just used the salt to like, just pound everything that came in contact with? Now I'm using Irresistible Sun to pound everything that comes in contact with me here. Hello. And now I got a Vampire Lord here. There's a Vampire there. Dakin's Gauntlets. What's those? Never seen those before. Alright, these are critical multiplier 50, spell critical chance 10%. These are nice little caster type of gauntlets, I guess. And nothing of value from the rest of the stuff, so onward. So what did I fight? Did I fight a unique corruptor, was it, when I came here last? When we'll have that again. Or if I'll have something different this time around. For the boss. What's down here? Because okay, there's a headless horror, so and he is slowly coming after me. And now he's right there. Okay, I want to track, find out where all these guys are. There they are, right there. This is one of those issues where I actually want to possibly use this to get down here. So, I can see everyone down here. We'll drop this on everyone down here and just start killing off his eyes and such. Kill off the other eye. So there's track. And, the value of knowing where everything was. People like to say a track is a very powerful ability, and it is a very powerful ability if you know the purpose of it. To track your enemies. Apparently on Nightmare difficulty, it's a must-have ability too. Okay, you're dead. There's our unique corruptor again. I wonder if it's going to be the same thing. Alright, let's do this. Let's do that. I'm just going to giant leap him to daze him. We'll actually do province to get rid of that. I'm going to do this, that, maybe blind him. Oh, I got blind on him. That's very nice. Block. And he went invisible. Oh well. Let's martyrdom maybe. Wow, I got a counter strike off him. That'll be fun. Look at all that lovely damage. He's dead. Wonder we'll have like the vampire lords and other stuff we had to fight last time, appearing like mad. The Brittletoes. Alright, that seems to be it. So, I'm going to say that'll be the end of this episode. So, the first part of us basically just, you know, jumping through Farportals to level up my character a little bit for the final fight before I, you know, start running through High Peak. There's still plenty of energy before I, you know, continue on my quest to do so. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.